they've done well there. So it's kind of like every company have found that niche and they're going after that market. So I would say they will have, they can grow this portion of the business, semiconductor portion, but this portion is very cyclical, right? So you cannot count like this portion of the business will still not grow to 50 million or 100 million, right?
But why?
Two digits.
Could you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Say that again, and then I will ask the question. I lost what you just said.
No. What I'm saying is this business, it still always be the two-digit number. It could be 20, 30, 40, 50 million. It's to grow to 100 million business just alone in semiconductor is going to be very, very challenging because it's cyclical. It goes up and it just comes down, straggling, and then it takes a long time to build the business because, and the second part of the problem with this business is you design a custom chip or a semiconductor chip, then you wait for a couple of other years, and then you pick up the next generation chip. It's not like software business, which is always there. You're always, once you design the platform, you're fixing the bug and maintenance, and then you pick up the next generation platform and you continue. There's the annuity business. Semiconductor chip design business is not an annuity business. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So you design, you wait for next generation chip to come out. You wait because once you design the platform, you give it to the fab and wait for that, and it just goes in a cyclical. So that's where I think they will have a huge challenge.
Why?
And it's not a very. Yeah, go ahead.
Could you help me understand why they would outsource this part of the business? I mean, the end clients. Why would they outsource this part of the business? I mean, the end design of.
Okay, so they will outsource this portion of the business. Suppose I'm designing a router chip. I'm designing Intel. Just to pick an example. They want to design a chip that is not the core of their business, but they will design this custom SoC for as an accelerator chip that will help them from a printer business to take them into automotive division, right? So that's not a core for them. That's not something, but they want to use the same chip to take it to the market. So they will ask Edison in order for them to come up with a chip so that this is something they don't want to waste their time or their engineering time to have Edison design it. And then they don't have to hire a team of 50 engineers. Edison can use their engineer to design the chip. And in 6 months, they don't need those engineers. So Edison can use those engineers for some other customers, right? But if they hire the 50 engineers, then they don't know what to do with that after 6 months or 9 months because you start with the design and specification. You do verify the chip. You require a big team. Then the team is doing digital design. And then they give it to the fab. While it's in the fab in 2-3 months, they don't know what to do with that digital team. But if they give it to farm it out to somebody else, they can use that team for some other customer. So they don't want to do in-house, and hence they give it out. But if Intel is doing a core chip that is going to go into multiple platforms, they don't farm that out. They'll give you a piece of that chip, IP, to be developed by somebody, or an actual companion chip to be developed by somebody. You follow? Like,
yeah, I do.
On a board, yeah. So it's kind of a companion chip. They don't give you the core to be developed. They want to keep core.
That was not clear to me because it seemed sort of that sort of the core was going out and being designed by
No. Silicon companies are very, very protective of their IP to be going out. Unless you have spun out 2, 3, 4 chips with them, right? You have done enough work and you have enough confidence, then you will give it. Otherwise, they will have a hard time giving you complete end-to-end silicon development that is core to them. They do give it out, which is like a VLSI work to companies, but that is like non-essential, maybe a companion, as I was saying. They will give you, you have, it takes a long time.
Would you have any idea, for example,